Alright guys, we're back again with another adventure today. Today I'm going to be showing you the most important thing about computers, whether you're a Windows, Linux, or Apple person, is to have a good backup. And this program that I'm going to show you guys today, Clonezilla, is the program for you. It's going to help you sleep at ease at night, knowing if you have a virus, or your computer crashes, or your drive goes bad, that you have a backup of your OS and all the programs that are installed just the way you like it, so you can be back up and running as quick as possible. Alright, let's get into that video. Alright guys, so what we're first going to do is you're going to want to get a USB stick, at least 8 gigs. You're going to want to get a hard drive or SSD bigger than what you're going to be copying of your computer. So whatever your boot drive is, obviously you're going to want that bigger so you can copy it over, or the same size at least, depending on if you're going from an HDD down to a SSD, then, I mean, not as in size-wise, you know what I mean? Not obviously, not as in stature or anything like that. So, just as I'm saying again, a hard drive or SSD will work for backup. And what this program is going to do, Clonezilla, is basically create like a little folder file that you can have a whole multiple computer backups. So you can write the dates, the times of when you did it. So you kind of have like, oh, my computer went down. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? Oh, no worry. I'll just do that. Put a new drive in. Boom. I'll be back up and running in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how big your OS install is. And the cool thing is also, too, you get a new drive. Let's say you have a 500 gig SSD. You want a 1 terabyte SSD. You can upgrade to a bigger drive and copy it over. Or let's say your SSD, your hard drive is going bad, and you're like, oh, I don't want to have to reinstall everything. The computer works amazing other than the drive's going to go bad, or I want a newer drive. Then guess what? Copy this up, put it back on, and you're good to go again. I always recommend when you do this, once you get your computer the way you want, I mean, who cares about the games? You can always reinstall the games and cloud saves or whatever. I mean, that don't matter. But if your computer's set up the way you want it, and it's a pain in the butt, because it does take a while sometimes to get it exactly fine-tuned and all the programs that you need. You don't want to forget and be out somewhere, but oh, I forgot to install that, or oh, I got to set that up correctly, the exact settings the way I want it. Well, you can, as soon as that computer's done, fresh out of the box, set up correctly, make a copy of it. So if anything happens, you are back up and running. And let's say your computer, at 2 years, it goes down again. You reinstall it, but everything's out of date. Big whoop. You update the stuff, or, you know, you're like, oh, I changed a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe I should make another backup again. It's awesome. And you can do this with Clonezilla. It could be over the network too. You can do over the network on multiple machines at once. Today I'm just going to be showing you the local way of doing it with a USB stick and a portable hard drive. So yeah, let's do it. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go to clonezilla.com. So there we go, Clonezilla right there. Hard drive cloning software. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. About Clonezilla. There we go. We're in the business. Whoops, clicked the wrong one. Here it is, right here. This is Clonezilla. And we want to go to the download. And we're going to do this one right here. But what we can do is see what it tells you. All the versions, Clonezilla, BIOS, Legacy, it works on it all. And we're going to go to this one right here. So we're going to click Stable Edition. I like the stable one. And then we're going to go down. It even shows you like what different ways you want to do it. We're going to do it the USB stick way. So we can go to click here. And then it will give you an option how to do the different USB sticks. But the way I'm going to do it is we're going to do it with Rufus. So Rufus is an awesome program. So we're going to download the file first. Click here, and then we're going to click the stable version, and we're going to hit download. And we want a zip file, or you can do ISO. Let's do an ISO file because we're going to want that for Rufus. We're going to hit download. There it is. And 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. We got our file. It is downloading right here. We're gonna exit it out because I already got one right here. There's my Clonezilla right here file, so I don't have to redo it again. Now Rufus, you're definitely gonna get Rufus. And go to, I think it's Rufus that way, I think, yeah. Nope, yeah, so here we go, Rufus, right here. This is awesome for Windows install, Linux install, whatever kind of installs you're going to do. Basically is a bootable drive creator. So we got the ISO file, and now what we need to do is make our USB stick, 8 gigs at least, to be able to do Rufus. And I mean, to be able to be bootable. So whatever operating system, whether it's Windows, a Linux, or what we're doing now, that when you boot up your computer itself, can recognize it as a boot device, and then they can launch it. So what we're going to do, go down here, we're going to go to the Rufus, the standard. It don't really matter, portable still works too, but standard's there, so we're going to use it. And let's go to here, Rufus is already done, and we're going to cancel that out because I don't want it to be doing it. Let's go to exit, there we go. We don't need to be downloading right now, we got Rufus right here. Now I already have a USB stick in my computer. As I say, it'll auto-detect. We're going to right-click because of the little shield and go to Run as Administrator. And then we're going to select our file here. Mine's on my desktop, so I'm going to hit Select, Desktop, Clonezilla, Open. Perfect. Leave it all the same. It'll do its magic. Just leave it as default. And we're going to click. So there's my 32. Even though Rufus is already, Clonezilla is already in here on, where's my right? I'll make sure it's in here. Oh, it's in FAT32 anyway, so it really doesn't matter, but it's right here. This is the one I'm doing it on. Right here. This is my Rufus install right here. Clonezilla, I mean, with Rufus. So what I'm going to do now, make sure that's in here. Yep, it's already in here. It's selected. We're just going to hit Start. Yes, we recommend, yep, ISO. Yep, we already did that. Yes, okay, yep, okay. And now it's going to delete it, and it's creating our little bootable media so that Rufus is an actual... is like creating the files and writing them so that the computer can read them as a bootable file now. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. I just want to make sure people understand this. All this is doing is basically creating the bootable disk right now, or flash drive, as we should say. Now, they do have an option where you can make a DVD drive of Clonezilla, but I think that's kind of outdated now. I think everybody has a USB stick, so that's why I'm showing you this one. Most people have one, at least an 8 gig laying around. I mean, gosh, they're so cheap now. So here we go. Sorry this video is long. We will speed it up. All right, as you can see, it's ready now. So we're ready. I can unplug this, and this should change just to show you that I'm literally unplugging it as I unplug it. So this drive, when I plug this, should change. There it goes away, and then I put it back in. There's my Rufus, my Clonezilla install by Rufus. So now we're done with this. Done with this. Now we'll take our USB drive, and whatever computer you're going to be doing this to, you're going to, let's see, plug your USB stick in. So we're going to plug our USB stick in. And you're also going to want to put in the drive that you're going to be using. So whether it be an SSD or a HDD, portable or whatever kind of drive you want, just another drive to the computer that you want to be copying your save file to. So if you have another, let's say you have 2 hard drives in your computer, internal ones, you can save it to one of those drives too. But it's just nice to have a backup that you can take with you, that in case your whole computer gets messed up, you can be back up on another computer running again. So just a heads up right there. So now what we're going to do is you're going to want to boot into the boot select key. So the boot select key, depending on the board, the motherboard, the maker, the manufacturer, whether it's a laptop of their version or a desktop, because sometimes even though the same brand like Asus or a laptop from an Asus desktop might have a different boot select key, even a different generation. So just look up your laptop. There's not too many they can pick from, so you'll find it like this. I'm using a B-Link computer right here. So on this B-Link computer, their boot select key is F7. So I'm going to tap F7 as soon as I start the computer. So I'll get into the boot select menu or I can select that USB drive that I just put Clonezilla on. So what I'm gonna do is turn it on, and be tapping that F7 key. There we go. And this computer that I'm running is running Windows Server 2022. Here we go. There we go. Yay! So now, as you can see, that USB drive I was using was a SanDisk. So I'm going to go down to the SanDisk and hit enter. And now, show me the Clonezilla, baby. There it is. So now we just hit enter again. And then wait a minute. You're going to have to wait. It's doing its little thing. Obviously, if you have a faster drive, you can do it on 2, but this doesn't take too bad. Whereas in a faster USB drive, because not all USB drives are created equal. Let's see. There it goes. Linux style coding. Perfect. We want the US keyboard language we speak. And then, yes, keep the default keyboard layout. I got ahead of myself. Yes. Doing its thing again. Start Clonezilla. Yes, we want to start Clonezilla. And now, we're going to be started. So we want to create an image. Work with the disk partition using image. So we want to make an image of our computer. We're going to hit enter. Now, we want to go local, like I said, to USB drive. So we're going to be putting it on a USB drive. So we're going to hit enter again. And then hit enter to continue. Now it's going to do like a drive check. Basically, all right now it's doing is showing the drives in the computer. And look, there's my passport. So if you wanted to add an extra drive in while we forgot to, you could do that here. And then just do that section we just did a minute ago. So we're just going to hit Control C. We'll see. Finding all disks and partitions. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let it do its thing. Perfect, we are in. So now what we get to do is we get to pick which drive we want our image to be installed on. And like I said, we're gonna go down to the My Passport and hit OK. And then we're gonna skip repairing or mounting. We're gonna skip that, we don't need to do that. And we'll hit enter again. Now the enter is gonna change here. In a minute here, we're not gonna be able to pick and choose all that kind of stuff. As in, you're gonna have to use the arrow keys. Even though it says okay, it goes back and forth. It's weird, but I'll tell you what parts it does so you guys don't get confused. Okay, so now we gotta pick which directory on that drive. Recycle bin, it's fine. It's not gonna delete it or put it in a recycle bin folder. It's basically just gonna put it in its own folder, or just put it right in the drive, just right there. So we're just gonna click that, recycle bin, hit enter, and then, oh, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see, we have to go down. So I highlighted it. I'm going to click down now. Not down, sorry. Highlight it, click the right direction. And then I'm going to hit over. Again, right direction for done. And then hit enter. Yes, enter again to continue. Okay, now it's going to have us next. Get to this part right here. Perfect. Beginner mode. And there is an expert mode. So you are going to be putting this to a bigger disk too. You're going to want to go to expert mode and stuff like that. So in expert mode, I'll show you the settings for that next. But we're just going to do the basic mode first. So beginner mode, we'll just hit accept. And then we're going to save local disk as an image to that folder, recycle bin, whatever, just to the main drive. So it'll just be right there. If you plug in your drive, it's just going to be boom. Not in any folder. It's just going to be as you drag to the desktop, place it on that drive. And we're going to hit, yep, save image. We're going to hit the side all the way going this way, right arrow again, and then we're just going to leave it on OK and hit enter. Okay, now we can name our image. I'm going to do a server, no spaces to be involved, no spaces, 2024. And then I'm going to go hit down, and the red is highlighted on OK, and hit enter. And that's the NVMe in this little portable computer. It's the only internal drive. If you had multiple ones, you could select which drive you wanted to back up. This is the main one, so we're going to highlight this with the little star, If there's different ones, sometimes you have to hit the space bar to select the little star key to get that on there if you have multiple drives, otherwise they're going to be blank. There's only one drive in this computer that I'm going to be copying, so it has no option, so it puts a star in there for you. But if I hit space, see it comes off, I hit it back, the star comes on, as in you're selecting it. And it'll hit down or over to the right. Let's see, no, is this one just enter? Yeah, see, like this one just enter again. See, like I told you? Okay. And we're going to choose the compression. Use Summit compression very fast, small image like zip. So yeah, they're like an image size. You can do both. I like to do the small, keep the image size, very fast so we can get this done quick. Let's see. Hit OK, hit down again, or right. Hit the right, not down, hit right. And we're going to go enter. And then skip. We're not going to check the source for repair files. It's all fine. Just going to skip all that. It's going to take longer. We're going to hit to the side right again and hit highlight OK. Yes, check the image. Yes, we're going to want to do that. So once it's done writing the image, it's going to check it and make sure everything's fine. We're going to hit yes. And then not encrypt. We're not going to encrypt the image. You can encrypt it. If there's a personal or a company, you can't encrypt it. We're not going to encrypt it. We're just going to hit go. And then choose to reboot or shut down. We're going to choose to reboot. Boom. And then enter again. Here it goes. And then hit yes, we're sure, yes. A little Y for yes, and hit enter. And it begins. Doing its little checks. It's going to do a couple of these. Remember, the computer's either going to restart or shut down or whatever you picked. We chose restart. So once it's done, it's just going to load Windows like normal, and you'll know it was done successfully. And you can go leave, drink your coffee, watch a movie, and come back to this. So I'm going to wait, and I'll be back when this is done. All right, we are in. So now, delete, that's right, server. We are in. Awesome. Awesome possum. And then if we go here, because this is that terabyte drive, we will go to this PC. There's the Rufus disk that was in there. And here is the backups. And there it is. Server 2024 right there. And I have different folders I can put stuff. It's freaking awesome. So there it is. Server 2024. And now what I'm going to do, that's on the backup folder. And if you go into it too, if you want to look at it, it's all kind of, well, I don't know how to read a lot of gobbledygook and stuff like that. Data files. Just all it is. It's all it is. And now we're going to go to restore it. And just to show you, let's just delete these. Delete. See if we can. It probably might not let us. We'll just do this then. Personalize. We'll change the desktop background. Let's just do the background to this. There we go. There it is. So now we're going to restore it to the old background. I mean, or the whole computer to its own background. Let's even change this too. Let's just make sure that you guys know I'm not lying to you. Personalize, and then we'll go to, forgot this is Windows 10 style, display and sound, it is, we'll just go to theme, there we go, themes, there it is, change desktop, recycle bin off, because we want to turn that off. this PC, hit apply, hit OK, boom, nothing on the desktop. Now we're going to restore it to the way it was from that image. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to power, shut down, reason, application maintenance planned, continue, shutting down. Okay, and then we're going to turn it on again, boot back into our little computer here. Bear with me here. The restore part, I always forget. That's why I'm making this video, not just for you guys, but for me. I always have to remember again how to do it. It's kind of like a... There we go. All right, go back down there. Scan disk again. Boom. Clonezilla. Hit enter. Wait. Let it do its stuff. The thing is, if you miss a step or you mess up, you have to redo it all over again. So it's kind of hard to go back. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way, but let's get it going. All right. We're going to go to English. Had to think about it for a while. Keep the keyboard layout. Yep. Start Clonezilla. All right. This image device. Making sure I'm not working. Yep. Image. Okay. Okay. Here's what I want to use. Use local image or USB. Yep, we're going to use this. I'm probably messing this up, but we'll see. Continue. It's going to do the drive check again. Control C. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure. My passport, making sure, and go boom, okay, right arrow, okay, okay, skip jigs check, yes, repair, here we go, let me make sure, nope, I want to skip that, make sure I didn't skip, I think I already skipped a step, we'll see, oh, here we go, nope, there we go, yep, heck yeah. All right, so now what we get to do, which directory of Clonezilla? Oh yeah, we can just do, where are we here? There it is. That's the one we want. We want the server. Okay, over arrow, once I wanted it, browse, we're gonna hit done. Continue. Oh wait, let's see, wait. Yep, okay, let's just go to, actually, I think, did I do it wrong again, or did I do it right? I think I did it wrong. Well, let's just see, I think I did it right. I think I did it wrong. I think I skipped the step in the first, but we will get it. Expert, beginner mode. Okay. Aha, here we go. Restore disk. Restored disk. So we're going to restore an image. I did it right. I thought I did. Okay. There's a lot of steps to this. So, you know, you always question yourself. Well, I don't have to do it that often. So that's why I'm making this video. Looks like I don't need it because I kind of knew it. But I hope you guys do. And if I forget it again, I'll remember. So we got that. Restore disk image. We're going to hit over. Hit OK. OK. And kick it again. We're going to select this one, the server. Hit over, hit OK. There it is, the NVMe drive. Over again, hit OK. Use the partition table from the image, yes. We're gonna hit OK. And then yes, check the image for restoration, yes, hit OK. Choose to reboot. We're gonna choose to reboot. And then we're gonna hit continue again. Enter as in. And it's going to start. And then I'll be back again. And we'll speed this up again, and I'll go do my thing, and we'll come back when this sucker's ready. Then you're going to have to hit yes again. And then yes. And then it will finally start. This would go a lot faster too if you had an SSD, obviously, for when it was comping over. I'm using an HDD in my passport, so yeah. But yeah, now it starts. All right, it is done, and I'm back. All right, let's test it out. Let's go do. Oops. And boom, we are rocking and rolling. Do you guys see that? The old desktop back and everything. And I can use my computer again. Yay! As if nothing happened. All right. Now there's the advanced option. So if you're going to be backing up from an old, you have a smaller drive and you're going to be going to a bigger new drive. Let's do that next. So now we're going to have to shut this down again. Sorry, I'm using another keyboard here. And then we're going to go to power, shut down. And then we're going to do boom. And we're going to do maintenance plan. Shut down. All right, now turn it on again. Sorry if this is a long video, but it's just good to do. Okay. Boom. Enter again. We're professionals now. We know this stuff. We got it. There we go. Here we go. We're getting rockin' and rollin' on the highway. Here we go. Here we go. Show us that Linux little kernel. There it goes. We're going into the matrix. Okay, English keyboard, boom. Yes. Keep default keyboard. Showing me the money. Start Clonezilla. We're going to do image work. We're going to do local drive. We're going to check for drives. Hit enter again. Control C, because obviously we already have the drives inserted, so we're good. That's just showing you the drives you found. You can add more in, and then we'll find some more. There we go. We're going to do our Western Digital. One passport. Over. Okay. Skip just check. Over. Okay. Recycle bin. We're going to go to server 2024. Over, done. Hit enter to continue. Now, the game has changed. Go down, expert mode. And we're going to go to restore image. Go over, enter. And we're going to do this. Over, enter. NVMe, yes. Okay. Here we go. So, what we want to make sure is R1, yes. Try to resize the file system to the partition size. So, yay! We got that one going. I just want to make sure we have all our numbers selected here. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So what I like to do, just to make sure everything's fine, is we have to make sure that we have negative G, yes. E1, yes. E2, yes. EJ2, yes. And negative R, yep, we are rocking and rolling. We'll hit over. Let's hit OK, just hit enter. And then, okay. So, you're going to want to select K1 if the disk size. So, basically, I'm going to read this word for word just to make sure. So, if the target disk size is larger than the source disk, then you're going to want to use option K1, which will create a table in the size of the target disk so that it will be able to fit and you'll have your full drive space and stuff like that. So that's what you're definitely going to want to use. Because if you use the K0, use the partition size from the image, guess what it's going to do? It's going to keep, if you have a 500 gig going to a terabyte, it's going to say, hey, you're only going to be able to use 500 gigs from that partition size. But if you use K1, it's going to make the table as big as the other one, as the new drive. So basically, it's just going to take the image and stretch it so that it can fit on the 1 terabyte and you'll have full access to your 1 terabyte drive. That's what we want to do. But I don't have that in here. This is the same drive, so it's going to do nothing. So I'm not going to, well, I guess I could just do it. There's no point in doing it. That's all you got to do. And then you would hit OK. We'll just go like we're going to do it. Hit OK. Yes, check disk image. Say OK. And then choose reboot and shut down. We're not going to do anything because I'm just going to cancel it. Cancel. Continue. Enter. That's canceling. So now, what I'm going to do is that's off. That computer is off. And we are done. Hey, and I think I got through all this video. I hope you and your family are having a rockin' roll day. And if you guys like these videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss any videos. It's 110, 105, and our AC's out. So we got a portable one while they're waiting for a part that they have to order. The tech has to order to fix it. So my wife and my daughter are in a room right now where that one portable AC is getting all cool. And I'm out here filming in freaking, well, 80, 90 degrees in the house right now. So 90, I think it was 98 last time I checked. So I'm doing this for you guys. I love you guys. I love doing these videos for you. And I want everybody to have their backups. And after that, you know, a couple days ago, what we had with that security companies screwing up all the Windows computers, and to have backups of everything is just important. Backups are everything. So the more backups you have, the better. And hey, anytime you make changes to your computers, remember, do a backup if it's that important. You don't want to have to reconfigure all your stuff again. But hey, have a rock and rollin' day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.